Greetings. Okay, so this video you're gonna see um about another cult that was banned from, and I told you about this a tiny bit in the previous video. That's what inspired me to even do the previous video. But what inspired me to do this video was lies, and also I mean, it's not just lies, it's because they farm on lies to profit, which is bad. Bad. It is bad. I mean, like in some of my previous videos, I was like, yo, better give me money than to these scammers, you know? So, I mean, this is like, it's not an actual scam, but yeah, it is not a scam because they're not saying like, oh, I'm gonna give you this and then you give me monies. So they don't do that. They just put information out there, and people who want, they support the cause, even though that cause is actually quote unquote free. Like, you don't really need to buy any subscriptions. I mean, yeah, or like you don't need to buy any products. You don't need to actually pay for their work, because that work is free in the sense of currency money. Like, they aren't buying things to show you things, like in a sense of me buying a book and then placing it for everybody for free, because like I'm the copyright owner or whatever. And like, I do not need money to buy things to show you things and then give you them for free. So it's basically for free. But talking about energy, that's not free. They're putting in work, they're putting research, blah 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 blah, this and that. They're collecting information, blah blah blah. So they aren't doing this for free, but in a money sense they are. So I'm not sure from where to start, because so yeah, I'm gonna expose a group of people that is profiting from basically being a cult. They're not scamming, like I said, in the original sense or definition, I guess. They're not giving you lies to buy with money in exchange. They're just there like, oh, if you want to, you can support. Anyway, so that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna expose a cult, and I'll be banned like on a lot of these because I would ask questions, or just exist there. Like, let's say a person would like, let's say an admin would post content on their channel, right? Like, let's say this guy posted something, then I would comment, and then most of the time it would either get ignored, or I would get the like like, you can put here like a clowny face or whatever. Let's put a clown face. So yeah, like reactions, right? I would get either reaction or nothing. Sometimes I would get a comment, but like a supportive comment. Or, I mean, a lot of times still I would get like, I mean, from like mean people, like mean in the sense of like, oh, I'm offended. Not that sense. I meant mean in the sense of like they're just heavy and like depressed or like angry or whatever, and they would just like lash out. Even though I wouldn't even speak to them, but they would be like, "Oh, you know, this guy said this. I'm a shit on him." So this is what happened in this server. I mean, challenge. I posted comments. Actually, I was speaking. Okay, so yeah, let's go to the star, right? So, I was speaking. I actually answered to a person. This is how it all started. So, a person asked a question, and I answered it. I mean, not answered it. Like they posted a comment, whatever, question, not question, a comment. I answered it, and then we had basically a whole big conversation, like you can see here above. I'm gonna show you. Never mind. I mean, don't worry. So this is all how it all started, and after a while, the admin would come and contact me. I mean, I'm giving you the short version. People profiting from other people, but in a scammy way. And I'm gonna show you. Like, let's say, okay, so you see a picture and no logos, no nothing. Then he would post. Okay, pictures, I don't really see it there. But if they would post a video, like,
They bury you.
you can, wait a second. This thing will pop down. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, and Illuminati, right? Here, you can see this shit. So in the videos, they will always post this shit in like in most inconvenient place, like retards. And also because they make it so people would see, you know, in the most inconvenient place, so people would pay attention instead of like here somewhere like hidden whatever. Like it's there, but don't pay attention. Like not in a way, like it's there if you need it, but you don't need to pay attention to it. You know, you don't need to like look at it, so you would see it, and they be like, oh, you know, notice me, senpai, I'm right here in front of you. Like, give me attention. So they're hoarding for attention, and they're claiming the video as their own. Like they made this whole thing. They made it. Like it's their content. That's what's bugging me. They put in the shit. They're claiming the content, and then they be like, "Yo, support us." Right? I'm banned. So that's the worst part. So long story short, they're claiming content. They're advertising themselves. They're making money off it, and they're pulling people towards them, like with the advertisements. If you see this, you know, forwarded to somewhere, they would see the handle, and then they would come to the channel. So they're MK Ultra-ing people to come to their place because they're fucking annoying, and it's like right there in the most important, like maybe part of the video, like their fucking handle, their hashtag, not the hashtag, their advertisement. So they're claiming, and yeah, you can see like, say thanks by buying a coffee, tipo, buy shit from us, like in almost each. Okay, not almost each. So I guess it depends on the person or the admin. So one of the admins would be like, yo, you know, pay me money. And the other admin would be like, there's nothing. So I guess there are at least two people. You can judge it from that, because most of the channels It's the same link. Most of the channels have multiple moderators, admins, whatever, right? And as you can see, like Town Square, join, blah blah blah. Like if you put your handles, your your advertisements in the message here, then sure. But they're making their own videos. I mean, yeah, embedding with the handles. So a person wouldn't have any other option unless they would find the original video for themselves. So they're forcing their advertisement to, if you're sharing it somewhere else, which is very they're directing audiences, they're directing people to coming into their channel, the main channel, and supporting them. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, nah, bitch, you're going down. And look at that, 54k people. So they're making a big bang from this. Or even if not big bang, they're still making a lot of money, and the bothering part is it's not like I mean, if you have this shit here, cool, but if you're pushing it in a lot of a shit ton of messages, then you're just like constantly bombing people, like buy me shit, it's MK Ultra. They're using their own this own shit that they're fighting quote unquote against, right? Against Illuminati. So they're using the same shit. They don't even realize because they're stupid. Okay, so that's the long story short. And another thing, long story short, is that they're a cult and they're censoring people who do not agree with them. They're saying that they're for free speech, from free debates, as you can see here. Respect others even if you don't agree. And then we're going to the replies. This is, by the way, to me. I mean, of course, replies, right? So, like, even if they disagreed with me, right? They could have just said, oh, you're not God, right? And then think whatever, believe what you want. Like, they could have just said it in one message. And a short one. Like, haha, you're not God, but believe what you want. Like, it's kind of like trolling and like poking. But look at that shit. Then boom. Then boom, more boom. Then nothing. Bro, oh my god. Who the fuck? Oh my god. Dude, that's the... fuck. I didn't do the screenshot of this other place. Basically, they call me egotistic. Actually, you know what? Be right back. Where the fuck? I've been for too long. Now I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh my goodness. Basically, I was called an egotist. Anyway, I tried more things, but I failed. So I can't really show you I was being called an egotist. But if you follow these messages, you will find them. I can't show you because I'm not in a group as of now, and stuff. Anyway, that's about it. But the thing is, as you can see in the screenshot, I called myself God, and this DJ, as you can see, I'll show you later that they deleted their own account because of this admin or admins. I don't know what kind of chats they had in private, but I'll show you some. Anyway, so it all started from me talking with DJ. So you can see DJ, same name, DJ, and DJ had this kind of picture. And then when you get blocked, you get to see this kind of picture. But then they're deleted. You see this kind of picture. So yeah, it started from me speaking to DJ. I'm gonna show you what. So first message. There was a video, and then they'd be like, watch this, Elon in his plans. Then I posted this because it correlated to the subject. And then they'd be like, oh, here we go, another rabbit hole. Meaning that they haven't knew about this information. And I just gave them more info without even saying anything. I just posted the fucking picture. And then I was like, yo, they seem supportive and like grateful, you know, the love, sharing, and happiness, you know, like, oh shit, it's like, you know, they're getting what they want, they're getting what they need, actually. And, you know, they're gonna have fun. Whether this is true or not, it doesn't matter right now. What matters is I posted something that correlates to the previous message and how it might work, blah, blah, blah. This and that. Then they'd be like, yo, it's fun time, gonna do some digging. Then I said, if you need, I got a books and 128 megabytes of the same huge map. Basically high resolution. Huge definition. Of course, I'm a pirate, but I'll share treasure with you. So, yeah, because I have the books. And again, I ain't even taking money for this. Like I told you about before about the scammers and stuff. So, I would share the books for free. Even though I got them also not fully free. But I personally would give them for free. And I did on Twitter, but got banned, so you can't really find them. Actually, you maybe can find the link if it was reposted. Anyway, doesn't matter now. So, fan get fired. This subject resonates deeper than most for me. I always felt that the flat earth, so to speak, was bigger than we could ever imagine. So basically, boom, you know, expanded viewpoint. I honestly don't know where to start, but found on Telegram groups thanks to your picture. Oh, so they found an Osconfundant thing. But the group is Portuguese. And, did the creator really make Earth so big it holds multiple areas on it? Oh, what a feast for the senses. And they asked me if I have knowledge on this. Then I told about the Osconfundant scammy, kinda, because they don't share it for freely, this information, and this information should be free for everybody who wants to like either leave Earth or know more about it. But that's, you know, my perspective. You know, open source. That's what it has to be. Videos, musics, movies, everything should be source free, open source. Literally almost everything. Like, you know, I was just thinking, bro, what about women? Nah, bro, like, you got one, then keep that one. It's yours. I mean, technically not yours, because you can't own them. I mean, unless you have legal agreements and, you know, laws of the universe, not just these earthly rules. So basically, you can own them, but you can't own them. Not just think about women. Um, men too. Anyway, then I'm like explaining and exposing, teaching more about how this world works and what it could be, what it might not be. Explaining about the basic, and then yeah, share the books. Explained about the firmament. I mean, you can read these. That actually, this is what I would want to make my videos about the firmament, about the flat earth, about astral lamps, about the ghosts, about the angels, about the demon, whatever, you know. That's why I made this channel, to be honest. The super psychic, you know. But to make my videos about those subjects. But then I was like, yo, bro, not much space. And if I would do that, and I would have to save all the vids, all the footage, because I don't trust YouTube and other platforms, because censorship and deletion, whatever. So, you know, I just don't. At the moment of when I'm making this video, you know, 20 years, me in the future. So, yeah. So that's why, whatever, it doesn't matter now. So basically, I mean, look at the emojis here, and what they're saying and how they're like appreciating, and like a year fam. I call them fam also, I think, somewhere. Some also offering a different perspective from their beliefs, and this person was open-minded enough to at least ponder about what I'm saying, right? Doesn't matter if they believe me or not. What matters is the information, the sharing of it, no censorship, and different perspectives and discussions and debates and whatever. Sharing experiences instead of just like, oh, give me, oh shit, just reminding myself. Like, oh, you have to give me proof. So like, how would you give proof of something that you experienced if there is no proof? If it's in like intangible, how do you call it? Like, you can't have it, you can't grasp it. Like, it's not physical, it's not material. So like, if let's say you saw an alien, right? And you have no video and no pictures, nothing. You just be like, yo, I saw it. And you have to, I mean, not have to, but like, bro, please believe me, you know, like, you don't have to believe me, but please believe, like, I don't want to, like, be left out of whatever. I mean, right? So, like, so you don't have proof, but then you have a non-belief based experience, because I mean, you might, I mean, of course there's like speculation and like, maybe you saw somebody with the costume, maybe it's the lighting, maybe it's, you know, this and that speculation, and like trying to affirm that it's for realsies or not. So there of course are those factors, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody experiencing something that was like for sure and not brushed off. Like, let's say they have, like, when they experienced it, it was like no drugs, no psychedelics, no influences, like broad daylight in their room, like speaking with them, and then they poof, they disappear, right? So like, and without mental illnesses. Do you even know what schizophrenia is? It's multidimensional perception and not being grounded. So, you know, like, let's say yeah, let's say like this that happened, and then you literally can't prove it to anybody, and all you can do is influence them and persuade them into believing you, or at least trying that, right? So let's say this happened to you, and you have no other way. Like, all you can do is quote unquote hearsay. You can just tell your story, and that's it. That's the only proof, your word, right? So, and we're gonna circle back on this, by the way. So, if that happened, what was the point that I was making, bro? This big train. So if that happened, right? So how can it be taken serious? Let's say you absolutely know, like there's no nothing, like you have full, like it's full proof for you. But how do you make it foolproof for somebody else without them experiencing it by themselves? It's basically impossible if you think in a way of like tangible fuck. Wait, tangible? Yeah. Tangible evidence. F5, come on, give me. Where's the meme? Like this one, right? So trying to figure out which part of scientific method involves blind trust and the inability to question. So I got banned on their channel for this. Literally. I'm gonna give you more. So, we're sharing our beliefs, our experiences, our knowledge, information, whatever. And the admin was like, wait a second. And as you can see, hearts, like smiley faces, like everything's happy, like nice and fun. I was like, yo, I'm like, wait a second. And I stated then that I'm literally the only one saying this, probably. Like in the sense that there is a source creator for, let's say, all of humans, right? Or at least, I mean, part of humanity, because that would be the correct assessment. And there are also other creators or destroyers. I mean, destruction is it's a way of creating. Like if you destroy your home, then you create a mess. Boom. So yeah. So I said it. I mean, so most people be like, oh, there's like everybody is one, blah blah blah. Like, oh, Christianity, oh, there's only one God, oh Allah, or only one God, right? Whatever. They all say that there's one God, or there are people who say there is no God at all, right? And there's the minority of people who are saying we're all God. And that minority also branches out either into we're all God because we're made from the same God, because God is God is the source, right? So like everybody's all of that. And then there's another minority who, well, I don't even know if that, I mean, besides me, I don't know if anybody else exists there, who is saying that there is a source creator for humanity, that we are also all gods, in a sense of authentic, unique beings that are not part of the same source origin. You get it? Like, everything is made out of energy, right? So everybody's like the same at the same time, because the core is the same. But that energy source might not be from the same source. That energy value might not be from the same source. So most of people be like, there's only one, only guy who's good, who created everything, and then there's the guy that is bad, and then he's trying to like push people away from that one source, right? So there's only one good and only one bad, which is completely ignorant and stupid, and that's what this group believes. Sorry, not group, cult. That's what this cult believes. So I was explaining that. And I was sharing, and I was saying that there's probably only one me on the whole internet saying this. Because people who believe that they are gods think like, oh, God created me and I am part of God because I'm part of everything, because I'm energy, then it means that I'm God too, you know? And that is correct. And people who say that, no, I'm just human, like, I'm human, like, do you even know there is more than this like, this life, this this illusion, not even real, I mean, reality, to them it's reality, to them it's real, but this illusion, it's an illusion. So, they're, like, you know what I'm saying, is they believe there's only one and that they're part of that one, so it makes them the same thing, the same like value, you know, like the same, they're God because they made out of God, because God is everything, right? So that is a correct assessment as well. But what I'm saying is that that is true, but then there's more to that truth. I'm always giving broader perspective to like every single fucking thing. That's why I'm getting always fucking banned on like almost all platforms that I've been on. So yeah, this is the like too long did read. So she scratched the surface. Come my goes. Do you believe it's fallen angels? The blah blah. And then so we having a chat, right? And then the admin is coming and be like, when created fallen angels have taken the title of God and are the ones that people praise to. Bruh, nigga, please. Then why you worshipping the creator? What are... I bet they are. I bet they fucking praying and worshipping them. That source creator. That might not even created them in the first place. That's what I'm fucking saying. My god, they're so fucking... They're so... Oh my god, they're so stupid. They can't see these fucking NPCs, these so-called humans. They can't see. I mean, not so-called. Yeah, they're calling themselves humans. And they... Oh my god, they're so dumb. You are not God. Many people say the same things you are saying. No, they aren't. You haven't even read it. And he's like, we're being tested. Do you hold on to your soul at the end of trials and tribulation? So, the thing is, I said I'm God, right? And then they'd be like, no, you aren't. Why? How? What proof do you have? So, what? Right? So, what scientific method have you put? This is from their channel. I'm gonna show you. Where the fuck did I find? Oh, it was like... Oh my goodness. I think it was way... No, it's not here. It's like, I found it via search. I don't remember what I was searching for. So... Bruh, how do I... I wish I could show you the proof that I found it there. Shit. Oh yes, I can easy peasy lemon juice. Where's the picture? Shit. I mean, there were less. Okay. Also, don't put me in the same position with these guys. Don't even fucking try. Like, even if I was in their channel, doesn't mean that I would support everything that they say. I'm just there. I was there for research. Where the fuck was it? I think, you know what it was? When I did that and then I scrolled, then I found it. It was somewhere. My god, I have to get this shit. Science. That's a good meme. That's why I scrolled, because I was like, yo, maybe there's more. Well, I did that. There's somewhere. My goodness. I didn't need to prepare this quote-unquote proof. I mean, yeah, proof. Because... Oh, but I'm over... You see, boom. Okay, and okay, so that's not the same. Anyway, so the channel owner, right? End of Illuminati. As you can see, proof. Okay, proof, full proof. Trust the science for a reason. So, yeah. They're doing this shit, right? And then they come at me and be like, "You are not God." Give me proof. Give me scientific proof. Give me. What they would do would give me quotes of Bible, probably, because they're not religious, but then they're like super religious. They don't even know what they're saying. So yeah, so they presume that I'm not God, and then they say, "Do you hold on to your soul at the end of the trials and tribulations?" First, they don't even know what soul is, which is the light body, Merkaba. Wait, what else? Whatever. Many words. So they're saying this, but then they be like, "Give me scientific method," right? Just read this out if you want. And they be like, "Really rate you highly, by the way." Oh shit, this will come back. This will circle back. This will circle back. So they posting hearts, they be like, "Appreciate you." Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like slowly go. You just pause, guys. Pause. And then it proved that God can't even do the source. Their source creator can't even fucking do everything that he wants or it wants. He can't even do it by himself. Like, he can't do like, okay, that's done. If he could, he would have. You dumb fucking cunts. If he could, he would have. Don't tell me, oh, he has lessons for people. People need to learn on their own. So why does he want Jasar Nasara? Why does he want Golden Jubilee? Why does he want a Golden Age on Earth? If he actually wanted that to happen, then he would do that in a second. But he can't, so he don't. And like I said, Golden Age, whatever. So if their creator wants that to happen, wouldn't you think that he would make things go smooth? He would make things go fast? He would make it happen? If he didn't want that to happen, the golden thing, then why would he talk about it in the first place? You see, that's the contradiction. Because you can learn and value life and value like material things or like spiritual things. You can learn not just through suffering, guys. You don't, I mean, a lot of people don't understand this. You don't have to go through hell to know what how good is. You can actually go into other realms and observe things going. Like, let's say you go in astral travel to hellish realms. You see how people are suffering there. Then you take fucking mental notes, and then you be like, oh, so that's why. And then you move on, right? So you don't have to experience something to know how it is. Like let's. I mean, not going to say school is a good example, but it's like an education system, right? Like, if you would read something from a book, or like you saw in a movie or whatever, a documentary, like, you can sit and not like live that period to comprehend it. Like, you can understand better if you experience it, yeah, no doubt. There's the level of understanding, understanding, or overstanding. So there are a couple of levels that you can go deeper and not affiliate, but you can have more reference points. You can have more. Wait, what's the word? Not reflection. When you feel something better, like cleaner, crisper. Wait, what's the word? Relation. That's the word. Thank you. So you can relate better if you understand more. Like, the more you know, the better you can relate to. Like psychologists, right? They can actually, they learn things from books, then they apply those things to actual people and their experiences. And, they learned it without experiencing those things, but they can help those people because they already comprehend and understand it better. So, yeah, explained how he can do shit. I had this not epiphany realization, like, maybe a week, maybe a tiny bit more ago to this date, Feb 6. And yeah, I was like, yo, he actually can do shit. And I could go more about it, but don't really need it. Explaining about the levels of quote unquote fallen angels, and overall, people can fall and get up if they want to, if they choose to. So he's like, you're not God, many people. And I'm like, I am God. How many people are saying it both exist at the same time, like I said, that there is God and that you're part of it, and then that you can be a God without that creator, Because what God is, generator, operator, destroyer, right? That's all this word is, abbreviation. They don't even know their God's name. They think, oh, God creator, source creator. Like, you can be a source creator too if you, let's say, wait a second. So let's say you're a mother, right? And then you produce milk. Then you are the source creator of that milk. Nobody else put that milk inside your boobies. You get it? It's so simple. You are God then. You are the generator, operator. You generate the milk. Not you, but like the mother generates the milk, operates the milk through the booby, and then destroys it by giving it away. That's, you could say that's sort of destruction, because, oh yeah, the baby destroys it because it transmutes it from the milk, from into other kinds of like molecules, nutrients, like the filtering, transmutation, and kidneys. So filtering. So why? But the baby. But then yeah, you also like destroy it because you're expelling it from the body. So like, you are destroying the supply, so to speak. You see, like it's so simple. I mean, to me, because I'm an amazing teacher, and my comprehension, like, ooh, I don't even know the scale of that. Over the scale of anybody that I've met, to be honest. Like I said, I can over-explain things and give different perspectives, and I can have a debate by myself with myself, and like check from different points of view. Like basically, I'm amazing. So anyway, I mean anybody can do that. We're all equal. Technically, yeah, we're all equal. We're all made from the same energy. I mean, overall energy. But we're not all equal because we all have different capabilities, different skill sets, and so on and so forth. So everybody's the same, but everybody's different at the same time. So anyway, I do not need to hold what is mine already. So they're saying, oh, like God will do you hold on to your soul at the end of the trials and tribulations? So is he saying that you keep your soul after you go through things? Let's say trials and tribulations would be, let's say, attacks. So like if you give your stash while you're being attacked, means that you don't hold it onto it anymore, right? You quote unquote give your soul away. But then if you hold on to it, then it's yours. No, it's not yours actually. It's your source God creator, right? Because he gave you the soul, so and the soul is actually part of his energy. So when the person dies, when you die, that energy goes back to him. That's the magical part. That's why the bad guys want your soul, because they want to go to the source creator. I mean, it coincides with the story of Nons Confounded, the map I showed you. And at least in the books, it said that every human has a soul, and that every soul was created by that source creator. And then when a person dies, that soul goes back to the source. Because you will see in the internet, a lot of people will say that, oh, I want to go back home, to go back to the source, like stuff like that. So all they're saying is they actually know it in themselves because they were made by that guy. So they're saying that their soul, basically them, but actually it's not them. You are not your soul. You have a soul. It's a there's an essence, there's a spirit, and there's a soul. They're three different things. So yeah, believe what you want. I don't care. It is what it is, like I said. So yeah. So that's why the bad guys want a soul, because they want to use it and they want to penetrate God's realm. The creators of the humanity realm, and they want to defeat it. I mean, that's not entirely possible. How do I say it? Like, it is plausible theory, but it is not certain, at least for me, because I do not have all the facts yet. Well, not all the info yet. I mean, whatever the fuck they want to do, they need the souls to do it. Boom. And it also correlates with the domes. So, and you came again to write. I was giving me goosebumps. So this person is reading my messages. They're getting goosebumps, meaning that I already said, oh my god, I already, you see, I'm psychic. So I said, get those activations, woohoo, it is time to shine. So this person, DJ, were getting activations from what I was saying. They literally said that they fucking cried, dude. And they were like, just beautiful, so beautiful, like, oh my god, like, I love you, you know, like, I'm in love with what you're writing. You see, you have made me quite tearful. They're saying. I think he. They read they in previous comments. I think they said. I mean, overall, they said that they read and they will reread what I wrote, and that it's like so beautiful and like they're crying and then they're getting goosebumps. So they're getting activations and healing. Because truth will set you free. It's easy and simple as that. And why was the ban? Because of the parasites that are living in that fucking server. They can't hold me, they can't hold the light, they can't comprehend what I'm even saying. They're, you know, human minds. They're puppet minds. And the parasites can't live in an alkaline environment. The darkness cannot live where the light is. In a fully lit room, there are no shadows. So that's what I'm getting at. So then I asked, and they're saying that Moses grew horns. Your DNA says otherwise. How do they even know what my DNA says? That's so... Dude, they're so stupid. They're coming in, presuming my shit, without me even speaking to them. They come out of nowhere and try to attack me, right? Because I'm like false prophet. I didn't even speak to them. I didn't speak to admin before this. I didn't come to them. I didn't comment. I mean, whatever. I mean, yeah, I spoke with the admin like on the comments, but like there was like a tiny bit of support from me, or like, I mean, not like a conversation. It was like comment, back and forth, a tiny little bit, and that's it. But this is a full-on like a debate going on. At the end of journey, your actions will be weighed. So they're literally saying Christian bullshit, but then they're saying that Jesus is bad. Wait a sec, where? They're saying that Jesus wasn't crucified. I guess I don't even know what they actually believe in. I wanted to ask, but then they don't really. Wait, where the fuck was it? Oh yeah, but who is Jesus? Lucifer. So you can do this on your own if you want to. I'm just going to say that they're saying that Jesus was like Satan, basically. Moses was also like satanic, dude. So you can see with the horns. Moses. So they be saying they're believing that there's one God, but then their God is the source creator, but then they be like they don't worship things because idol worshipping is like bad, because it actually was said in the Bible, right? You can look this up. They have the shit in their own channel. Idol. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. Ye shall not nor given images nor basically don't worship nor images nor idols. Need no nor stones, basically, nor statues, whatever the fuck. Don't worship anything because I am your God, right? So as you can see who posted this. So they're saying don't worship God, but worship God, right? Don't worship anything else but the God. Oh, that's what it says. It says don't worship idols, nor statues, nor images, nor anything else, because I am your Lord and God, right? So they're saying, basically what this says is, don't worship anything else but me. This is what it says. So these guys are worshipping their Lord, which is their creator, which is their quote-unquote source creator. But how do they know which source they came from? How do they know there's only one? How? How do they know? That's why I'm saying that there's more of them. I'm saying that there are more creators. Because everybody is God. Because everybody can generate, operate, and destroy. Right? I mean, I'm talking about humans, by the way. But not talking about animals. I mean, they kind of can too. Like, like procreate would be generate. Then operate would be like use their body and move and live, whatever. And then destroy, shit on a pile of sticks to make it not art, but haha, like rebellion, whatever. So, you can see that, okay, so yeah, basically what I'm saying, the puppy can be God, the otter can be God, or the human can be God, because the all are God, right? Meaning that how do you know which creator are you worshipping? Which? Because everybody is God, everything is God. So who are you actually worshipping? They don't even know their name. That's the motherfucking point. They don't even know who they are worshipping. They don't know. Because if everybody is God, everything in the astral realm, whatever, there are plenty of gods. So, like in Chinese mythology, in Greek mythology, in whatever mythologies, mythos, there are plenty of gods to choose from. Indians, but they're all the same people, and yeah, whatever, just different names, more or less. Not going deep into that, but who do you know who you're worshipping, and only wait a second, only the bad guys want to be worshipped. In a sense of like, oh, you are my like God, you're my creator. Like, oh, you're superior to me, right? Like, worship can be a form of admiration, but giving your power away to somebody else or someone else is bad. I'm not saying all the time. Like, let's say you don't want to make pancakes now, so we'll ask your mom to make it for you. It means you are giving away your power to her, so she would make you pancakes. So you are not chained, but depended on her making you pancakes because you gave the permission, because you gave her the power. So, or your dad or your mom, whatever. So, what I'm saying is, if you ask somebody to do something for you, then you are basically giving away your power. And if you're worshiping them for like helping you, then you are again giving your power and overall energy to them. So yeah. So if those people, if this cult is worshiping their creator, who they don't even know about, they don't know anything. That's the point. They call me out as don't know anything. Where is that? Fuck. So yeah, that's the point. They don't know anything, and then they tell me that I don't know anything. You know, oh yeah, it's in the same picture, lol. So you know nothing. So yeah, sure, bro, sure. If it keeps you like better asleep at night, sure, bro. I don't know shit, right? Yeah, sure. Again, like presuming things, and trying to impose their superiority, because they have their god complex. They called me a god complex guy, and also an egotist, because I call myself a god, bro. Oh, the egotist. Oh, they think that I'm calling myself god because I view myself as like the most important person on the planet, like everything revolves around me. No, they didn't even ask why I call myself god. They didn't. They just started presuming shit, and then they're imposing their own beliefs without me even asking about them. And they're giving, as you can see, they're giving Bible notes, even though they'd be like, oh, you know, Bible is bullshit, or not maybe Bible, but oh, Christianity is bullshit, but whole Christianity is based on the Bible. Dude, there's, oh my god, they're worshipping their own Satan, and then they're telling me that I'm bad guy. That's the most stupidest thing that you could hear at this moment. Then I said somewhere, I was explaining about Lucifer and about in the same context as Hitler, as some actually people think that Hitler was good, and some people think that Lucifer was good because Lucifer was so good, he loved humanity, he loved humans, so he brought the knowledge and aka the light, you know, he enlightened them. So that's what I believe. And some people godify Lucy, some guys godify Hitler. And I suppose, I mean, you have to be fucking stupid and delusional. Like, I'm not trying to tell you that these guys are retarded. I'm telling that they're deranged. Not because of my beliefs, but because their own hypocrisy is biting them in the ass. Sheesh. So this is like part 1. It all started from the chats. They came at me. The second part is they think that Adolf was the good guy. Not saying that he was or wasn't, but you repeat your indoctrinated programming word for word. That's what he's doing. That he's saying Holocaust was sacrificed by Jews to Jesus, which could be true. Not saying that it was or wasn't, but also they denied the Holocaust. I also do that though. There's just too much inconsistencies. Look it up. Just fucking look it up. Look it up by yourself. Or Holocaust. Oh my god. Where did I put? Maybe, yeah. So, basically, you read this. Read what it means. The first part, who this guy is. Then the second part, what Holocaust means. And then you can find this in English language standard dictionary. And like I said, they post their bullshit there. Even in the images now. So, yeah. I actually deleted a lot of these messages that I'll show you. Because I didn't want to fight. I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave them at believing what they want, and I'm just gonna fuck off. So you know nothing. Iron is rich. Then they try to educate me thinking they know more than me. Their ego deludes you, trying to reprogram me just because I do not believe as you do. When I didn't do that, I didn't do any of that. You can check the chats again. I didn't try to reprogram anybody. I was just giving my own perspective, my own experiences, and what might or might not be. Just information. And they'd be like, oh, yo, you have your soul to get. And they're trying to program me into believing what they want. So, and I'm going to say, that's not coming out of love. That's coming out of jealousy and envy of your frail ego. To be honest, that's your parasites biting me that you don't even know that you had up until I told you now. Your mind's closed. So you believe what you want, you will not see the true light if you will sit in these low vibrations as you do. Because all of their channel is like basically fear-mongering. Worship your false idol as they're getting fed good. Just remember that's why you're not happy in your life. And I would suggest to stop being so insecure, like, I know I'm a big deal, and you, well, and your bugs. Oh, to you and your bugs. But you should know better than to cry and bite into the light. Do not feel surprised when it burns. Oh, I know it does. Yeah, because, I mean, I'm just being reasonable and honest. Then DJ said that they feel foolish. I wish I could show you the screenshot right now. They felt that they were foolish, that they believed in what I said, because this guy came out and like gave on quote alpha male, like trying to control the narrative. So re-educate DJ. So to me or to God, you seem to be taken away by their rambling about being God. Just not here to learn it all is all. Yeah, like me, right? I took on your group is like mine in questioning the rant narrative, and it's your spin or reply that capturing the imagination. But I haven't come this far to be blinded by lies. I've seen through this whole this cove good thing to keep going. You're quite right. Don't be so not can't even spell naive and have faith, trust in our one true creator and fight it. Bullshit, same Christianity bullshit. Like, oh, I'm open-minded, but oh, I'm only Christian. Perspective, yeah, sure. Apologies on lesson well learned. I really do love your group. So they're kiss-assing the fucking authority that they see. That's what the Christians is. They need authorities. Weak people need authorities to tell them what to think, what to do, what to feel, what to know, what to whatever. So then they deleted. I saw their replies deleted. I came to contact them in private, the TJ dude, and then they're 45 years old. Oh my god, they can't even. Oh my god, they act like a fucking kid. I came to them, contacted them, and then he said I was told off by the admin. And then after like a couple of minutes, I was blocked. So they didn't even want to have a conversation with me because I asked to give me in details what the admin said. Illuminati asked me to share my overwhelming wisdom. And they're saying that I'm the highest ego clown here. Yeah, sure. That's very ironic because of what I said, and then I retracted that. I deleted. But yeah, they're the clowns. You consider yourself God, choose the utmost peak of ego. You don't want to be here. If I didn't want to be there, then I would have left. That's what reasonable people do. But I guess I'm crazy, right? But the thing is, they're trying to indoctrinate me into their beliefs, and then they're saying that my ego is big. So they're trying to control my big ego with what? Their bigger ego? That's the logic part. Because you see how this stupid, oh my god. Well, look who's back. How many profiles it goes to take to get banned? Mental illness. Hidden message? What cork account? What the fuck does that even mean? You stand out like baboons or ass. So yeah, I stand out because I tell the truth. Because when everybody's going one way, the one person who's not going the same way will stand out. That's duh. So, whoopsies. You got the gist of it, right? Jeez. That's the whole point of these cults. You come in there, you ask the questions, or you don't even ask questions. You talk about what you feel, maybe like, or maybe whatever, and then they come at you, be like, "No, you have to think like this. No, it's this. No, it's that." Like, they're presuming authority over knowledge, and you can't question things because they are insecure. Because if you question them, means they do not have control. Oh my god, you see how frail their ideology is? If you come and question them, and then they don't even want to debate or discuss it, they just want to silence you, means what they hold on to dear is very, very fragile. If a person is strong, they will defend their beliefs. And if a person who is not strong, they will block you and run away. Not saying all the time, but sometimes when you don't want to be with retards, then you just block them. That would be their perspective onto me. They saw me as a troll, so they'd be like, "Oh, fuck you, block you." Like, they didn't even want to talk. And the thing is, all they do is presume. The truth is here. The chat. This is from their perspective, by the way. So, blah. Can you elaborate on conversation with why retarded would be, or oh my god, I'm kind of tired. So I thought I was speaking to the admin, the main one, but then it seems that there are like two of them. This is this person. The one who called me a baboon. As Chelsea. Okay, I had to pause a little bit. So they're saying that I've been paying and that they banned me last time. I started calling them names because I knew that if I would start speaking like, oh, how are you? Why did you do that? Blah blah. Like, if I would go and speak like calmly and try to explain myself, which I didn't need to do, then I would just get blocked without being listened to at all, right? So I would just came guns blazing. Really, I don't know who the fuck you think I am. Bro, you're so paranoid. It's quite amazing. No wonder, though, because all you do is live in fear and feed your parasites. So this gif was like a wormy coming out of the eye. that's what I'm saying. This is them. They're having parasites in their eyes. I said, keep on presuming. I guess that helps you to come. Fuck. To come with your delusions. To actually to cope with your delusions. That what? Why the fuck did this come? Anyway. So they're coping with their delusions by presuming that they know me, and I'm first time banned on that group, by the way. Then I said, if I can't, I mean, quote unquote, if I can't answer the question, then I will make my own answer. That's what they're doing. That's presuming. So the God want me to suck your cock? I said, primitive humans. Well, I hope you and your retard admin will get better, though. That's all I can do for you. So yeah, I can just hope for them. No, thank you. I have my own cocksucker. I need only one. So they offered themselves to me, which is wow. My admin? Now, who do you think I am? I said their admin because it's two people speaking. The group channel chat thing icon and then Chelsea thing, right? Meaning, also I don't have the screens from my side because I didn't know I would need them. So I just delete chats. So I thought that there were two people, but that is one person. But like I said, one of them posts without any links, and another of them will post with the links. So there are at least two of them, and one of them is this. They have actually a couple of accounts. They proclaim that I have multiple accounts, but actually it's them who has multiple accounts. Means they are hypocrites. So easy. Slipped up again to charge you to keep up with your lies. What lies? Didn't say any fucking lies. Then I said, okay, so you're so outclassed, and you go onto ego trip to show your dominance just to feel superior to me because you are inferior and very insecure. That is true. They are inferior because they feel so. I'm fabulous. And I'm like, because of your paranoia, DJ got afraid after even having actual effects of healing and then retracted their comments. Yeah, they deleted their comments because they quote unquote told off. And then I'm like, you're literally doing disservice to your creator. They're like, if you are God, punishment me, daddy. So this girl, Chelsea, clearly has daddy issues. Then I'm like, how dare you about the disservice to their creator. They're shutting me up means they're doing disservice because I was healing people. And then I'm saying, I mean, you want to get taught, but that's not the way to do it. You know, the punishment. Why not just come in peace? You know better. but you act in the opposite way. I guess they don't know better. They're so stupid. And I'm like, why fight love, Ree? And I'm like, stop not loving yourself, darling. It's hurting you. Then she's like, I know better, but you don't know me, right? I mean, of course not. Speaking to you the first time in this life. Then like, but hurt. I'm the one who bans all your accounts, somebody faggot. So at first, she's like, I'm gonna suck dick, but then, and I'm like, by the way, I don't need to punish you. You are doing that to yourself every day. I'm like, all my accounts, eh? You're so fucking stupid. Oh shit, wait a second. And I'm like, hey bitch, now you crossed another line. I think it was because the faggot? Wait. Oh, she deleted the message here. After this message, she wrote, I will open your mom's legs and pound that pussy. Like, basically, almost word for word. And she deleted the message. Oh my god. Then I was like, hey bitch, now you crossed another line. So the first line was the faggot. The second one was that she basically came to my mom for no reason, right? Then I said, oh shit, sorry, Miss Strand, didn't mean to offend you. I don't really know. Maybe I'll deleted more messages of mine. Like, I didn't, like, this doesn't make sense, right? Like, I didn't mean to offend you by, like, the punish everyday thing, or that she's hurting herself. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Unless maybe, hey, bitch. But it doesn't make any sense. Also, you see one of the messages. Then she's like, I crossed it when I punched your mom's... Oh, wait. Oh my god, now I'm seeing this. Wait, this makes no sense. Because I sent this message after this one. Maybe it's their internet connection. So you can see pretty shitty. So I said, now you crossed the line. Then she sent this message. Then I said, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, tranny. Because I meant tranny. Because she did that. Okay, sorry, not for forward. Anyway, doesn't matter. But that's what I was... Anyway. But that's basically almost the same thing, what I said. So she's like, suck my dick. But then she was like, I will suck your dick, then suck my dick, and then I will punch your mom's cunt, right? So I called her tranny because she would, quote unquote, punch cunt. And also suck my dick. So she wants to suck dick, then she's a female, and then she's like, gonna fuck my mom, right? So that's why I call her tranny. And then, bam, that's it. So... This is from my perspective, by the way. I made like one screenshot. I should have made more. Their side. And also look at this. This is the redacted, right? Deleted this message. Deleted this message. I asked, you see, like she didn't even show the full message, because the full chat, because in this, like you can find this whole thing, all of these screenshots. You can find it in their group chat. So as you can see from this message, from these messages, oh, it's from another person. Because look at the background. It means she forwarded my messages to the main, another admin. Okay, so yeah, like I said, 2 people. One who posts links to support, which is the guy, and the cocksucker bitch Tranny is the one who spoke to me. So yeah, in a private chat. So anyway, you think you did, but keep on dreaming and kneeling for your one and only. So she got really probably offended by this one because basically I asked who am I because I don't know who she presuming. I wanted to know who she thinks I was. Then I said, then she, wait. Oh, then she said, I know all of your lies, blah, 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 right? In those messages. Shit, not that one. So, and then I'm like saying, you think you did, but keep on dreaming and kneel for your one and only. So, because they have an idol that they're worshipping, so kneel for that instead of kneeling for me. That message was actually after the cocksucker. So she deleted some of the messages. As you can see, 9:05 and then 9:06. Okay, maybe it's the same timeline, but the thing is, she deleted some of the messages because, as you can see, these messages aren't in that chat. So when she said, you're a liar and I found out and blah, 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 and I'm like, you think you did, but keep on dreaming and kneeling. So yeah. What else? So the DJ may be part. So yeah, as you can see, they posted my message here. And it's redacted, right? It's redacted. And it's in the main group, main channel. And then they'd be like, oh, you know, it's like, it's a troll, it's an agent. And then freedom of speech free, and as you can see, it's the same admin who's saying your idea of freedom is another person's idea of tyranny. Oh, tyranny, sorry. Lol. So that's what they're doing. You think your freedom of speech is a one-way street? Because you deleted my messages, you deleted me from the channel. And then you're saying, oh, another person's tyranny. So they're saying that they're tyrants and that they censor people. So they redact the messages and they post this. And they post the chat without all of the messages in them. You can clearly see. They want to give you a view of what they want you to think. So this guy, as the owner of this group, you must be screaming at your screen for 100 times, allowing to explain. Yeah, the rabbit holes, you get some lazy fuckers on here. What? Source link, prove it. It's likely they can't fucking be bothered digging on their own. Now, the wonder is the mess we're in. For the record, you have a constant source of information. So basically, they were shilling for the main admin, as you can see the background. And they're saying that they're eternally grateful for, you know... Oh, wait. It's not the main admin. Because many of these... reactions. So they were shilling for the admin, and they're putting this message as like, oh, the admin's a great, this channel is great because this guy Just ran off. I'm not in anyone's DMs. Why you being so rude? Are you so perfect? God complex? I made a mistake and owned up to it. Few people have the guts to do that. Basically, he owned up because, or she, actually think it's she. So basically, they owned up by saying that they believed in me, you know, me, Deluxe, and that they're like sorry for it or whatever. And then, please, it wasn't your discussion. Star on me, for fuck's sake. So like starting to piss me off or whatever they're saying. So again, I showed you like me and them chatted. Then admin comes in. Then admin's quote unquote proves me wrong. Then this guy believes in them. And now they're saying that, yo, the admin is kind of fucked up because this guy got butt hurt. So he could, from me, he got love. From the admin, he got like scolding and like, bitch, believe what I tell you to believe. And then they be like, yo, I had such a great value. Fuck. Where's that message? It's about the rating. I don't really know what the fuck these guys are saying. Christ is your king. Like, I don't even know if these guys are bad or good. So basically, they're deleting messages and videos and stuff. Like, they're censoring their own people. Then they're saying that respect others even if you don't agree. So we didn't agree, but then he didn't respect me because he was imposing his beliefs. So that's your main admin. He disrespected me. Then chat with other like-minded individuals. Why do you tell me what to do? What if I don't want to chat with them? No trolls. Then why is your admin coming to me and saying, oh, I'll suck your dick, your god? So she came to me and she trolled me. Then no links, spam, blah blah. Okay, right. One nice rule. Others, they're literally disobeying. Then look at this. If I have offended you, perhaps you should consider the possibility that you think that what you think you know is a lie, right? So they get offended, and then they be like, nah, you're wrong. But then when I get offended, then nah, I'm wrong, right? Because it's a lie. So it's a one-way street with them. If you come there, you say something, and these guys admins tell you something, and then you're offended, then you must be living a lie. But if you offend them and their beliefs, then it means that you believe in a lie because it doesn't align with their beliefs. That's literally what they're saying. That means it's a cult. Look at this DJ, right? Okay, clearly you are encouraging this Chelsea bloke to attack me. I don't really know what happened between them, to be honest. I made a mistake and owned up to this, stepped up. More can be said for this internet troll to start bashing me. So yeah, again, Chelsea comes in and trolls them, right? Like me. I'm out of here and will learn from somewhere else. Shame, I rated you very highly. So again, they rate me very highly, then they shit on me, then they rate them very highly, and then they get shit on. Means I was right all along. Because I didn't shit on anybody. And I didn't even start any dramas. All what I did, I was just share info, and that's it. Yeah, true. You have to understand. You have to understand the fundamentals of the universe, of the laws of of this universe, of the dome, of the matrix. You have to know. That's literally what happened. That's why I made the screenshots, those chats, and like them getting crying about it, like tears and goosebumps. So I'm like happy and like, yay, it's fun, and I've already been banned. So I already knew I was gonna get banned there. Why I talked? Well, to get these exposés. Oh, I thought it was 2 hours. So we're going for. Okay, so basically this isn't true. I just didn't see it then. So I showed you that. I mean, I can't prove it to you, but when I say that two of my messages were not shown and I was blocked because maybe they didn't get notifications, like I said, internet problems. So they blocked me before they saw all of my messages. If this resonates to you as truth, then congratulations, you know the whole story. And if this doesn't resonate to you and you be like, oh, show me proof, blah blah. I mean, I showed you enough for you to for you to see that they are changing the narrative, that they're not showing the whole conversations. So it means I'm right either way, if you believe me or if you don't believe me. So it made me look like I was coming to shit on them and then being in defensive position. Yeah, like this chat. It looks like I'm actually coming, like I'm shitting on them, right? Like, oh, I had class too. Like, you're a fucking retard. It looks like I'm coming to shit on them and then be like, oh, like, I need to suck your cock for it? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, it looks like they're in defensive position. But I was actually defending myself for being banned. So yeah, they shit on me and make me look like I'm in defensive. I mean, like I'm in offensive. So no proof or comments claiming that I am some banned person, and multiple times. Yeah, I showed you. Skid so much. So they think that I'm somebody when I'm not. They're paranoid schizophrenia. Presuming authority over content. That is not their own making merchandise. I told you. That's the main big reason. So from this message, fuck. Bueller, they're asking, this guy asking the Bueller. Verum Bellator. So the message deleted was from Chelsea, and I guess she's known as Verum Bellator. So it's at least, it seems like it's free admins. When you come here, you can see that it's probably, I think it's two, to be honest. I feel that it's the Chelsea. Or maybe maybe 3 of them, right? So they have Twitter. I'm not saying that they don't post good shit, right? Some of them, it's good shit. Some of them, it's like terrible indoctrination and stuff. And they have like socials. Verum means truth. So truth warrior, warrior soldier fighter. Fuck. A true warrior. So basically a warrior of truth. Right? But they're fighting the bad guys. Sadly there is no that. So yeah. What else did I want to show you? Basically, don't support them. Don't buy their shit. Okay, so I'm gonna show you buy me a coffee, the creator page. So at least 3 admins, presumably 2 minimum. So a couple of supporters here getting monies, then they're selling their merch. I mean, you're welcome for shout out. But the thing is, they're making money from people, and then they are a cult, and then they're claiming, oh shit, they might have even Facebook too. So basically, keep an eye. YouTube? Bruh. So they might have more socials. Not gonna look into that. So yeah, what you got to know in this video was they're liars. They are claiming content that is not theirs. They're promoting the shit out of their channel and want money. They are a cult and censoring people, even though they're like, oh, freedom of speech. Then they're tyrants. Then they're trolling their own people who do not believe in what they believe. They are egotistic and God complex, and if you... So like, they're above all in the knowledge spectrum. But then when it comes to godship, then there's one creator, you know, like I told you in a couple of videos before about QSI. Yeah, it was in one of the dumb videos. Basically, they were saying, I mean, the Christians be like, oh, I'm gonna do bad shit. Then I'm gonna say that, oh, I'm not the perfect Christian. And then God is all forgiving, right? So like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can always be forgiven. And I'm doing this because I'm the man or woman of God. And then if that all fails, then, oh, I'm not perfect. So they're always having excuses, always proclaiming authority, always imposing their beliefs. And yeah. So at first they are like big ego, like I am control, my beliefs are blah 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 blah. And then when all of that shit doesn't, I mean, and what they have behind them is like their creator, right? Means that they always have their back. I mean, the biggest excuse is that they're doing this because they are the man or woman of God, and then whatever they do is like all forgiven and everything's good. So they're being trash humans, and they imagine themselves as the top dogs, but then when shit comes down, they be like, oh no, like I'm doing this for the good of all, good God, like good purpose. So all they do is give you excuses and whatever. So yeah, you will never find this with me. I mean, you would have maybe found. I mean, I would say that I'm doing good things for the good purpose, but like, I will own up to my shit. That's the point. That's the difference. They will not point. They will not do that. Also, I talked about you see the evil corp. They literally today released their new their new picture. Their new channel picture. New logo. You know why? Because in these messages, somewhere I talked about Mr. Robot. Because I'm actually watching that those series for a second time maybe. I wish I could just like bam. Also, that admin didn't even comprehend. They said that what I wrote was incomprehensible. Wait, or ramblings and incomprehensible. So 2 times. They can't even comprehend what I'm saying, and they be like, "No, I know better than you." So they can't even understand what I'm saying. So how can they proclaim that they know better than me if they don't even understand what I'm saying, dude? So stupid. And I'm not like trying to justify myself or whatever, but I'm just saying that this is a cult. And that they want to control you. And also they want your money. They're pushing it always. Fuck. You can find it. I fucking scroll for them. You can find it. Basically, said Mr. Robot, and then they did it by themselves. That's the funny part. So yeah, exposed. End of Illuminati. LMAO. Very big hypocrisy. Very big win for you peoples. I mean, you can come here and do research, whatever you want, but don't give them money, because these people are bad people, and they're only like 99.99% it's bad, even though they're exposing the bad, but all they're doing is they're like sitting in the same fucking thing. They're always like pushing. Like, if you were, like, let's say what I'm saying is, if you were really good and a spiritual person, you wouldn't just show materialistic things and most fear-based. This is fear-based. Paranoia. Like I said, there's schizophrenic paranoia. So yeah. Remember that. And they have socials. Check them out if you want to dig into more stuff. I guess this is it. So what I didn't show you was me being called a couple of screenshots were not there, but I hope you will at least accept the possibility that what I said, even without showing you the screenshots, that I was telling the truth. And like I said, if it doesn't resonate with you, fine. If it does, great. Either way, it's fine. But at least learn something new, and you learned something new, of course. And yeah, just keep an open mind, and don't give your money away, don't give your energy away. And also, even if you come in here and if you're like fear-based person, like you want to, conspiracies, they're doing bad, government bad, blah blah blah, bad blah blah. So even if you're into this shit, then keep it at moderation, guys. Stay healthy. With moderation, it will be okay. So you watch this shit, then watch some cat or dog videos. Boom. Problem solved. Like, don't get consumed by this, and don't let them consume you, because what you are doing, if you're sitting in negativity, you are feeding the bad guys, the bad bugs, the parasites that these creatures, these motherfuckers who I'm exposing, they have bugs, then they think they're all cool without cleaning themselves. I mean, no clean person would sit in shit for all the time. Like, you can stumble and like get dirty, but then you can clean off, right? But then if you sit in the same pile of shit all the time, you think you will smell like flowers? Of course not. You will smell like shit. That's obvious. So, thank you guys for watching, for listening, and hopefully you will not buy into the shit, and like I said, moderate content, do research. You can find truth and you can find lies in almost every situation. Just be careful. And I actually said to myself that I will stop saying that, oh, like, don't give them money, give me money because I do better stuff. Like, I'm thinking of not saying this anymore, because, like, if you will want to donate to me or whatever, like, you can just find my links on your own. I ain't gonna even say this, because if I would constantly repeat to you, like donate, you know, like, that will be MK Ultra, and I don't support it. But I will say, like, if you want, you can, and if you wish to, then do it. I'm gonna hold the candle. Or if you don't want to, don't do it. Easy peasy lemon juice. So I might change these links someday. So yeah, I'm thinking about not saying this anymore, and just having my links in the description of the video and stuff like that. Always check the descriptions. They will explain some stuff. Or if not, then they will have the links. So yeah. If you want to donate to me, just go on and find... Actually, no, you know what? If I have my donation link, then it's easier for those who don't want to, like, search for it and like, oh, I want to donate, then give me the link, you know. And if I don't have the link there, then they will be like, oh, I have to find it, or oh, blah blah, like, you know, extra steps, extra work. Well, I'll have to rethink about this. Even if I leave the links, it's better that way, to be honest. And if I don't leave the links, then it means that I'm, like, not opposed for people to donate to me, but I am making it harder to reach me or you, the donator. And then it might just discourage from donating, basically what I wanted to say. So yeah, again, thank you and bye-bye.